104. My sinuses continue to be a point of frustration in my life. Real quick, take a look at what happened on the night of episode 103.
So the dog has decided to sprint up the stairs and hide in the bathtub.
Jump over the baby gate.
He's been barking for 2 straight nights, uncontrollably, downstairs. He is nuts.
And he got my bathtub dirty.
And he is nuts. We've investigated. It turns out nobody's breaking into the house. It turns out that Socks was just thirsty. He drank all of his water and wanted more. You good now? You all set? Good night.
For the record, everybody is fine. The dog is fine. It's not like anybody was breaking in or anything. He was just thirsty. He came downstairs and he sat by his water bowl and he whined. I turned on the water and he bounced around and got excited. Sorry, I sneezed. On my way to work, having like a communication day at work today where I just talk to my employees and find out what's in their heads, and so we can move the restaurant forward. Yeah. See you after work.
I feel like they're discussing if they've ever seen an elephant fly. Let's discuss mental anguish and what it looks like. This, right here. Today I did this communication day. I opened myself up for it. So, my employees, my crew people, discussed their concerns with me all day long today. Talking to people and hearing them while I receive great input, exceptionally tiring. I could not be a therapist. Do you constantly find your children doing things like this? Or maybe you might find them doing this. I feel like there's a happy medium. And this public service announcement is brought to you by the Bergie Blender. So what's that medium, you ask? Well, we'll tell you here. I can tell you that, yeah, most kids want to play with their electronic devices. Most kids want to play with their PlayStation, their Xbox, their iPhone, their iPad, their whatever they have, they want to play with it. Kids don't want to read, but there are those kids that do. There are those kids that are little bookworms and come home from school and they put their face fresh down in a book and they get ready to go and they do their homework and they move about their day. So as school time approaches and we're just a few weeks away, I'm going to tell you how to fix it. So here's a list of the top 5 things you can do on YouTube, on any smartphone device, any device that carries YouTube, you can do it there, and they'll be entertained and knowledgeable. Search books on tape. If you search books on tape, you can essentially find any book you want to read, but on tape. So you can just listen to it, like Catcher in the Rye or The Revenant. There's lots of good stuff out there. Search motivational speeches. If you do that, there will be a long list of fantastic motivational speeches, including one by one of my favorites, Les Brown, who's fantastic. And then a compilation. It's got a little thumbnail of Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's about an hour long. It is fantastic. It is almost what motivated me to vlog. Search 2 words, math and videos. If you search this, you will find things like math videos. There's cartoons, there's music, there's all kinds of fun stuff that you can force your child who doesn't want to learn about math to watch, which will make them learn about math. It's fantastic. For the second place thing you can do on YouTube, you can search autobiographies or biographies. Autobiographies will give you more famous people. Biographies will just give you 1,000,001 biographies. If you search autobiographies, you can find autobiographies on Steve Jobs, Walt Disney, Babe Ruth, essentially anybody famous that's done something important in our generation. And of course, the best thing to search on YouTube, if you want to teach your kids something and let them have a good time, let me spell it out for you. BURGEYBLENDER. Search the Bergie Blender. That's the best thing. It's inspirational, it's motivational, it's fun, and all the kids in it are absolutely adorable.
So, just follow these 5 simple rules, and you could have kids like this too.
Wow, Steve Jobs is really cool. Yeah, we should watch math videos next.
The struggle is so real. Look at this. I can't attach. I cannot attach anything to this. Arrgh. Going to get a selfie stick.
Do you know what it's like to vlog without a stick? I can't do it. This is the most stressful day of my entire life.
You poor thing.
Yeah, I've had to hold my phone. I haven't done that in weeks. Weeks.
Sorry.
Like 20 episodes. Sucks.
So
Dollar store success.
Can you say back in action? Can you? Can you say it?
back in action.
Good job.
And toy number 2. I'm all set now. Like a professional vlogger again. I felt so naked.
Start over, what?
So the Burgie Blender Dude Perfect Edition calls the Kickstart Backflip Backstrap.
Really? Is that your 14-year-old tantrum? Here.
He missed.
You know his sister getting married.
We are... That was a goose. We are walking to do a time lapse and to finish my segment that you already witnessed earlier in the vlog. Gavin's gonna check the free library. Well, that was fun. Hey, Gavin, you got any more good time lapse ideas?
No.
Alright, he's pretty drained, I guess. We're gonna...
Wow,
We're waiting for dinner. We're gonna go find a time lapse. Over where?
remember that place Gavin said the last
We did that
time?
yesterday.
Oh my god!
Is that not an incredible view? You get cars going by, plus you get the lake down here. That's a good time lapse, right? Who are you calling?
I'm listening to Lil Dicky.
Who?
Lil Dicky.
Oh. What's she
Truman.
doing up there? I hope she doesn't fall. Home now. Had dinner. It was good. Dylan, what do you have to add to this vlog?
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing at all?
You can ask me.
Dylan's thinking about starting his own vlog, right, Dill?
On this thing.
Is it going to be a daily vlog or a weekly vlog, or how often are you going to do it?
Once a day.
Once a day?
So daily vlog.
Who's going to do all your editing?
You.
Okay. Yeah, I don't do enough. I could throw that in there. I got your back.
It was expensive as heck, and I can't remember who it was. So I was, to be sure, when I did mine, I was like,
She's
Tuxedo
hooking the
Junction.
Burgie Blender production company up with a videographer
Yeah,
job at a
it's
wedding
expensive.
right now. We're gonna videography a wedding.
Yeah, I agree. Well, like Dave
And
wanted a
vlog.
white tuxedo. I was so nervous about that. You know what? It was,
It's gonna be sweet.
his was free, so. What's so important that you gotta tell us?
What?
I was doing some research on Clara Evans because she came freaking back for no odd reason. Like, who does she think she is? Anyways, I'm sorry. She's probably a boy. And I know who it is.
Who is it?
It's.
As I edit, I realize I haven't really informed you who Clara Evans is. Clara Evans was referenced back in my vlog as Burgie Blender fan on Instagram. Not a real person. One of Gavin's friends screwing around with Gavin and the rest of the kids. So, yeah.
That's what Maddie was talking about in that FaceTime that she froze on.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's a good one.
It's time for the Landon Bergie.
Joke of the day. What did Tarzan say when he saw the elephants coming?
I don't know what.
The elephants are coming. Ha ha ha! I'm hilarious. I'll be here all night.
Thank you. What's wrong? Do you feel like you don't get enough vlog time? Do you feel like you need more? Do you want to talk about it? Whatever.
The end.
Tarzan say when he saw the elephants coming?
Blah,
The elephants are coming.
Oh
my God.
That's
hilarious.
You are terrible at that.
I'm way better than
With
him.
your voice